heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Something terrible happen again.
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Something terrible happen again.
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Have you heard
the storm terror crisis?
the storm terror crisis? Something terrible happen again? terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror
Storm terror
crisis?
crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard
The storm terror crisis.
Have you heard the
Did
storm
something
terror
terrible happen
crisis?
again? Storm terror.
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again? The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
The storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard the storm terror crisis?
Storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard the storm terror crisis? Have you heard? The storm terror crisis. Have you heard? The storm terror crisis.
Isn't that Jean? Isn't that Jean? Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes.
Seems
What's your
she's
point?
talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
I'd expect a more professional
Which is what
attitude
has
from your
brought us to this
diplomats.
point in the first place.
Yet here you are saying
If
you
are
want to
unable
put an
to
end
promptly
to one
deal
of the
with the
four
storm
winds of
terror threat,
Mondstadt?
then leave the defense of Mondstadt
I won't
to
have
the
any of
Fatui.
this nonsense in front of
We
the
can
Knights
put
of
an end to
Favonius.
Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do It's is not bring as that crazy monster as to you the- make it sound.
Monster?
Fine. That's enough negotiation for today.
What's your point?
At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of
I'd
constructive
expect a
opinions.
more
No,
professional
I'll be sure to
attitude from
make...
your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the
Oh,
four winds you're of back. Mondstadt? Thanks for your help. The aftermath
I
of...
won't have any of this
However...
nonsense in front of the Delegation Knights of from
Favonius.
Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
It's not as crazy as you make it sound.
Nesnaya.
That's
Their
enough
envoys go by a
negotiation for
particular
today.
name, the
At
Fatui.
this stage, it's
Heard of
simply
them?
an
Oh,
amicable
them?
exchange of
Wait,
constructive
infamous
opinions.
is more...
No,
I don't
I'll
think
be sure
killing
to make-
the cryo gods... I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The aftermath of... However, what is it?
Delegation from Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
It's not as crazy as you make it sound.
Nesnaya.
That's
Their
enough
envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
At this stage, it's
Heard of them?
Oh, them? Wait.
Oh, let us... We
infamous
shouldn't
is
discuss
more-
important matters out in the open. The cryo gods... I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. Thanks for your help. The aftermath... Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status.
What is it?
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now.
convoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, wait.
Oh, we shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Cryo gods, I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power.
Mondstadt and
Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look.
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other
I can
nation.
see impurities in the crystal,
In fact,
but upon
despite
further
being referred to as a
inspection...
city, Mondstadt
No,
is a
I'm
nation.
sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment.
Santanaya's Fatui
Right.
are known to be the most aggressive
Understood.
diplomats in
I'll
Teyvat.
notify you all if I'm... Though I wouldn't go getting your
Makes
hopes
sense,
up.
given the tone
They're
of that
incredibly
woman
ancient
just now.
texts, not to mention... Gosh, the I see. The impurities... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
Oh, we shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Lisa, are
Fascinating.
you able to analyze
Do you know any?
Let me take a look.
I do not. Well then please
I can
accept.
see impurities in the crystal.
Honorary
Upon
knight
further
of
inspection-
Favonian?
No, I'm sorry.
We ask for your
I can't make a proper analysis at
Storm
the
Terror's
moment.
rage.
Right.
And may the wind.
Understood.
We'll meet back
I'll
here.
notify you all if I'm... Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They were incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Gosh, the I see. The impurities... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
Oh, we shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Lisa, are
Fascinating.
you able to analyze?
You know any?
Let me take a look.
Do not. Well then please accept.
Impurities in the crystal.
Honorary knight of Favonian?
No, I'm sorry.
We ask for your Storm Terror's rage. And may the wind. We'll meet back here.
There's the dragon in the... So you do remember him. He looked just like that guy down there.
I see. The impurities... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
See? Wait. That's this...
The crystal would be better left in the hands of... Just be a pain if left with us.
That green guy disappeared.
Metaphorically.
Use elemental sight to track...
Fascinating. You know any? Well then please accept.
Honorary knight. There's the dragon in the... You do remember him. He looked just like that guy down there. See? Wait. That's this... His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here? That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track... Huh? His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here? That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track...
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. And soared the heavens free from care. Why do people in this age loathe me so? Invited him to sing along, but the holy lyre replied no more. Yearned to let all perceive him fair. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The lion fang perished, the dragon's curse sprawled in silence. But the lyre could no longer soothe his cries. Death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang.
Wait,
The
you guys
soaring
are...
dragon heeded his grave calls.
Oh,
And amidst
that's
the
right.
windstorms,
You're
a
the ones that
brutal
scared
war
Dvalin.
sprang.
Dvalin? Who's that?
Strummed his strings dulce, and the holy blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. And soared the heavens free from care. Why do people in this age loathe me so? Invited him to sing along, but the holy lyre replied no more. Yearned to let all perceive him fair. Wrath and woe, vigor and
Huh?
venom.
Oh,
Poured
right!
from the
Most
dragon's
people seem to call him
bitter
Storm
eyes.
Terror. Why do you call him that?
The dragon's
Are you
curse
two meant to be close or
sprawled in
something?
silence.
Oh, so
The
close.
lyre could no longer
Hey, so... Paimon?
Good day, Outlander. I'm 3 times so.
Giving you wrecking. Of course it's... Hey! Cut it with the amnesia! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin.
Oh,
Dvalin?
isn't this
Who's that? What? The crystal has been purified?
Dvalin? The anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Oh, so close.
Huh? Hey, so...
You really do have some wonderful
Outlander.
abilities.
I'm 3 times.
Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
Oh, alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for what is to follow.
Oh?
Seeing this tear
Friend?
what?
Hey, where are you running?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment.
No what?
Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for what is to follow.
Oh?
Seeing this tear
Friend?
what?
To the familiar?
Mondstadt's hero.
I don't know. You're alone on that one. Huh. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero?
You do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade.
Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree!
Compose a melody for you at this moment.
You know, the gigantic one! You can't miss it! Surely you still remember!
His life will still wither away in the breeze. Burn himself out in the flames of anger. Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and... What?
Oh, it's because God's familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one.
Just how is... That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a tight place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
What are you doing here? Follow me. Speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and... What?
Oh, it's because God...
That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while.
Dodge this!
I must leave no stone unturned. Think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Freeze! Dodge this!
I must leave no stone
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Someone needs assistance.
What's the hurt? Freeze! Ha! Ah! Yeah. Dodge this! Ha!
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, nor was it the black blood. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt could...
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
So this Holy Lyre de Hamel is...
one of the most treasured with it.
Will it really stop?
Of course! There's not a single song I do not know. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we...
It's said that it... I'll go take a look around. You c- Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo God bless.
Actually,
Oh, what a bless. But you should
I'd like...
please see.
What?
It's a vicious dragon.
That's simply not
That foolish.
Please,
I'm afraid not. Strange.
Then... I cannot... My disciple... Shocked, aren't you?
If there's nothing.
Wait! Huh? But, she didn't deny... Now, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting. Is that... Not that I don't... He's full of... They're regular... Signed doc... So, may I see the doc... A signed doc... Now, if...
It didn't work. I just wanted to... You see, just the story...
So what are you trying...
No, that's not it. More of a comment. Very well. Today we stand for free will. Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. But seriously, aside from singing, I don't really have any other talent. Besides,
How can it be a...
the things are... Should you get caught? The guards, if we manage to...
Stop mentioning us...
What do you say? Yes. Seems that your point being... Why does...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master Diluc, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second... But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something
Ask who exactly?
The
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lot.
Huh?
Isn't it?
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off?
Huh?
Sorry. Off topic. Believe they had...
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you want to ask? He is Master Diluc. He's fair, although
I just heard about some. For the record, I like your guts, even if you are fools. But we don't often.
It wasn't us that stole it.
This is the hotshot of the
Hotshot. So you and the bard are close. Well, a shame you joined the Knights and toward. Forget it. I don't feel...
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just if I have my own... Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up in...
If I tell you the story...
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Liar. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? What say?
Interesting. Give me some Outlander as one. Blonde as...
No.
Okay. Let's meet here.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, secondly, she came here. A gene you would never see.
What a surprise. I heard about... So, the sound of the Holy Liar...
That's right. Now, feels...
I understand, but...
I believe you. I can't think... However, and then... But as acting grandmaster diplomatic, people would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's what surprises me.
My
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow,
I have a rough idea of where...
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing.
The conflict between Mondstadt... The cryo gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of the only other way...
The number of... I've already managed...
Luke has... I imagine they don't...
Paimon get...
Such... Outlander.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the cryo god. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
No. The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the place is being... I don't know which one of the...
This guy looks...
You just... One of the 11... Senora.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11. Goes by the name Senora. The fact that the two can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who? Never heard of that. What are you lot doing? That lies. And just how do you... Think you can look... The will of Schnet...
There you are, eavesdropper.
Over here!
Cool it!
The more, the merrier.
Blink!
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Freeze!
Seems like we turned this room inside out. With no key. Time to move on to another room.
Who are you? What? But I don't have...
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
rats scurry out from. Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Leaving so soon? This moment will be frozen in time.
Prepare yourself.
Time for retribution!
No escape! You can't run from death.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands! Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
One of our strongholds?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve the pattern of...
What do you think?
Although, as you can see, in this condition, you...
Bards fight to get on this stage.
And you! Did you... What do you...
Anyway, the lyre... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Come in, take a seat.
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
hard on the road.
Dodge this! Ha! Ha! Cool it! Dodge this! Ah!
Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
No! Freeze!
Windblade! No one escapes my sights!
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Steady as stone.
Freeze. Watch this!
I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! Leave it all to me.
Cool it!
Windblade!
I'll keep this close.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow!
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait! You had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
What's this?
Windblade!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Be gone!
Freeze! Dodge this!
Windblade!
Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze!
Someone needs assistance. We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Diluc. I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Snezhnaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
They're a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic. More like it.
you could get frostbite.
As a good knight should. Assistance. Leave it all to me.
Cool it.
Windblade. I must leave no stone unturned.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Someone needs assistance. Ooh, wonderful. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
let's put our crystals together. Oh, the color of... Let's start purifying these crystals first.
It is hard to believe such...
Interest.
I think we... Use the crystals on the Holy Lyre.
It worked!
It seems...
The lyres, it's all thanks...
Now, where should we... It must... Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed...
The wind that blows it, it's...
Paimon understand. Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
Even Amber would never think of doing such a thing.
If you go east from Starfell Lake...
Oh, you mean that beach you were snoring away on and Paimon had to wait?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, what do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then please don't...
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Well, that's not bad.
Oh, how awful. I'll catch up. All in a day's work. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't depart!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more.
Beetles!
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain?
No, listen to me!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond—
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at it—
In which case, I shall call—
No need.
What?
I eradicate—
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek it.
Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius.
Oh? Why does our little pun—
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss will not—
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Our strongholds? Oh, did something horrible happen again?
Have you heard? One of our strongholds?
One of our strongholds? Oh, did something...